Hey, what's up, YouTube's Lego Man A-Fall. Figure I'll do a little commentary as we watch me put the Grand Emporium together here in a time lapse. Now, I did this time lapse in three different settings. Basically, I broke the set down in the three different books. I did the first book, second book, third book, and I did this time lapse with an app on my iPad. I think it's just called Time Lapse. I'm not even sure what it's called, but basically you can adjust it to take a picture however often. I had this set to take a picture every second and then play it back 28 frames per second. But then whenever I was doing my editing, that ended up being too long. This was the first book, took 4 minutes to do that. So I sped it all up to double that speed. So we're looking at about 60 frames per second going by here, a picture every second of me building this. And I think it comes together pretty quick. You know, really the core of this building is the main floor. The second floor goes by real fast. There's not a whole lot there. I think that took I think the first floor here took me maybe 2 hours and 15 minutes, and then the second floor is maybe like an hour and a half, if that long. I was basically just watching TV here as I built. That's kind of the nice part of having a room just for Lego. You can leave the table full Lego, and you don't have to worry about, you know, making supper and cleaning the table off or having kids come and mess with it or whatnot. You can do it over a few days. I figured I'd take this opportunity. A lot of people ask me what kind of software I utilize to make my videos. And so I figured I'd tell you guys, I do everything you see with my iPad. And I have a third generation iPad, and I film and edit and upload and everything with my iPad. And I have a handful of different software that I use. I use one app called Perfect Video, and then I also have another one called Q Cuts. And I think these are cheap, like $5-6. But that Q Cuts is the one I really like because you can overlay video on top of video or picture on top of video, just like my intro of the little Superman minifig stand there. That's actually a video, and then there's another video being overlaid onto the little laptop, and you can adjust the size of that and move it around and whatnot. So it works out pretty good for $7, and that's what I'm using right now to overlay my voice recording onto this video. And then that's for a lot of people ask now, like with my stop motion animation, what do I use? And I do it the poor boy way. I use the same time lapse that I'm using right here to film this, and I just slow it way down to take a picture every 30 seconds instead of every second. And then I put a piece on and get my hands out of the way, and it takes a picture. If I had the proper equipment, it would be a lot faster because you could just put a piece on, hit the button, and take a picture. Doing it the way I do it, I basically got a stopwatch, and I know it's going to take a picture every 30 seconds on the 30 seconds. So I'm doing whatever I need to do to the piece, moving it, and then it let it take a picture, and then I play it back at a little, obviously slower frame, maybe 5 to 10 frames per second to do like a stop motion animation. But that's just something initially I was playing around with. Maybe one day when I'm, got more subs and got a little bit more money to spend on the cameras and whatnot, I can get the proper equipment to do some nice stop motion animation. But I do enjoy doing stuff like that. It's just the way I do it. It's very tedious. These couple of those last stop motion. If I would have done that with this, imagine doing that with something like this. Put a piece on, get your hands out of the way, let it take a picture, put a piece on, and I mean that would probably take a week of doing that. And you can't really move the iPad when you do that because you need it to kind of be in the same position all the time. But going back to the set, this set really come together pretty quick. I held out on getting this modular till I bought all the other ones, but I really like this one. I'd like to get another one. I'm sure I will before it retires because you guys know what happens with these sets when they retire. This will probably be $600 the day after it retires, but I just recently got into Lego, so I missed out on the Green Grocer and all those, and I'm sure one day I'll probably get them, and I'll just have to spend a fortune to do so, or build it like Chris did by ordering all the pieces. Now here on this roof here, I messed up here because I don't know, for some reason in the instructions it looked like this trim hung over, and I put it on there right, and then I thought it was wrong. I moved it over one stud, and then I was like, I don't know. And then when I went to put these little tile pieces on, I realized I messed up here, and I had to move it all back. But besides that, I really didn't have any other mistakes. But I just want to thank you guys for subbing to my channel, and hopefully you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.